Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about something a little bit different, but it's really important to me. We're going to be talking about mental health. If you've been feeling kind of out of sorts or restless lately or even depressed, you're not alone. January is actually the worst month of the year for mental health, and that's due to a combination of factors. For one, it's the dead of winter, which means you're not going outside as much to get your vitamin D, which boosts your mood and your immune system. But also, there's a lot of places who have gone into lockdown. Again, Ontario being one of them, where I live. So you don't have access to that support system that you normally have. Things like seeing your friends, going out, going to the gym. Today, January 26th, is a very special day. It's Bell Let's Talk Day. On Bell Let's Talk Day, Bell donates 5 cents to Canadian mental health programs for every applicable text, local or long distance call, tweet, or TikTok using the hashtag BellLet'sTalk. Every Facebook post, YouTube post, Instagram post, TikTok that you post with the Bell Let's Talk hashtag, all of that counts, and Bell donates 5 cents for every time that you post and talk about it. It also costs you absolutely nothing. So if you want to join the conversation, you'll be doing that as well as helping donate to charity. So I thought today would be a really good day to start a conversation about my mental health as well as the mental health of others. I know it's probably a bit of an off-topic thing for me to discuss. I always try to be that person that you guys can turn to laugh or some positivity. But I'm human like everybody else. I have bad days, bad weeks, bad months. On the one hand, I know that I'm very fortunate. I have amazing friends. I have amazing family members. Everybody's in good health. I have a roof over my head. I have food on the table. I have you guys. I have a lot of things to be grateful for, and I am. But all of that comes with enormous pressure. Pressure to keep those views up, to keep people watching, to be this source of positivity that everybody can lean on. It's a lot. Some days I just want to be really ugly and look like a gremlin and just sit on the couch and do nothing.
Who doesn't?
But I can't. I've been busting my butt for years now. I've been uploading almost every single day for 2 years on this channel, and then before that 5 years on Inform Overload. And there's this constant pressure because YouTube actually punishes you for taking a break. If your views go down, your revenue goes down. And it's not just me that's affected by this, it's my employees too. I have a lot of people who come to me for a paycheck. I have to constantly be thinking about the future, how I'm going to keep people interested in my content, new streams of revenue, how I'm going to keep this going for the long term. I have to not only create videos for you guys, but I also have to be a business owner and a CEO and make decisions for the company. So yeah, it's a lot. Constantly trying to find ways to reinvent myself and keep people interested it's hard. And I'm not complaining. I never went to business school and I'm kind of just winging it. I know that I can do it, but it doesn't make it any less hard. I definitely don't want to dump this kind of stuff on you all the time. I recognize that I'm someone that you guys come to lean on, which is why I've actually been seeing a therapist for the last few months. I started going to therapy when I was feeling like I was just not happy and I was depressed because my views were down. That's why I chose to finally bite the bullet after I had been toying with the idea of therapy for a long time. And I started seeing a great therapist every week because I also need someone to lean on. And I think that everybody should see a therapist because mental health is health. Talking to someone about how you're feeling is important, and there's a reason why Freud called it the talking cure. Because talking about things that are bothering you is extremely important to the health of your mind. Getting an outside perspective, especially the perspective of a professional, it's important. I realize many of you might not be able to afford something like that, but there's many jobs and insurance programs out there that cover therapy and mental health issues. Look into it and break the stigma around it. Or if that seems like too much of a commitment or you're not ready, just talk to someone about it. Or even just talk to each other in this comment section. I've said it before and I will say it again. Our community is the best community on YouTube. Y'all are so positive and funny and witty, and I'm so happy that I helped bring you guys together. I also want you to know that I'm here to be that person that you can turn to forget about whatever is going on in your life or whatever is going on out there. It's actually why I started this channel in the first place. In March of 2020, the week that we went into lockdown, that Sunday was the day that I decided that I was finally gonna try and take my own YouTube channel seriously. I mean, I had nothing else to do. It's not like we were seeing friends. I had no other distractions, so it seemed like the perfect time to start. So every Sunday for 6 months, I filmed videos for this channel, and then I quit my job 6 months later. I had to sacrifice time with friends and relationships, but the videos actually helped me forget even for 10 minutes, what was going on outside. And I know that they helped you guys as well, because I see hundreds of comments about that every single day, even now. And I want you to know that it means so much to me that I could help in any way, or make you laugh, or even a smile, because my jokes suck sometimes. That's why I'm doing this. Entertaining has always been what I wanted to do with my life. And the fact that I actually get to do it every single day, and millions of people actually watch me every single day, it's like a dream come true. I never thought that this is what my life would look like, but here we are. And all of this began because I needed something to lift my spirits, and helping you guys did that for me. So I went to see a therapist for the first time maybe when I was 20 years old. I was a pretty bad kid. I was in trouble a lot. I was making really bad decisions that would have affected my future. And I was just really angry at the world, at myself, at my parents, at my friends, just everybody. My mom took me to see this therapist, and she said that I needed to be putting all of this destructive energy that I had into something constructive, like art or creating. And after she said that, everything kind of made sense. I honestly never looked back. Some of you guys wonder how I can upload this much and how I can create as much content as I do. And the answer to that is I put my pain, which I feel a lot all the time, very deeply. I take that pain and I put it into creating. Maybe it's just being busy and having something to do and not being able to sit with my thoughts. Maybe it's the idea that I'm helping somebody else and making it bigger than me, like I have something else to work toward and someone else to work for. But I thought it was important to tell you guys how I manage my mental health and what works for me. You know, maybe it could help you with your mental health. And if my advice doesn't help, I want you guys to know that it's okay to not be okay. It is okay to have a bad day. Oh God, I'm gonna stop crying now. Ugh, snap out of it. Jesus Christ. But you know, have that day of solitude, have a couple days of solitude, and then you really do need to talk to someone. It could save your life, and what's more is you could overcome all of that and then try to help someone else, and you could save someone else's life. You guys save my life every single day, and I love you for that. And for those of you who are in lockdown, do you have something that you've always wanted to work on, something that you've, like, you know, a project or a hobby that you've never really had the time for? Yeah, now is the time to do that. I did, and it was probably the best decision I've ever made. So with all of this being said, as the title of the video says, I am not okay right now, and all the things that usually helped aren't helping, and I think I'm just burning out a lot. So there's a strong possibility that when you watch this that I will actually be away. I decided to disconnect and go somewhere to get my head on straight so that I can come back and continue being that person for you guys, that person that you guys can come to for a laugh or positivity, or just a reminder that, you know, maybe things could get better. Please remember to be kind to yourself and to break that pattern of negative thoughts. Talk to yourself the way that you would talk to a friend that needs your advice. And remember that I love you. And you guys really changed my life, so thank you. Subscribe! Jesus.